Hi there, I'm still alive, just barely. It's like 108 degrees Celsius here in Australia at the moment, so if you kind of hear a whole heap of fans running, that's because I got a whole heap of fans on me and I'm sweating my ass off here. So, just excuse me. Anyways, today I wanted to cover this. Not specifically this, but some knockoffs if you've already seen in the title, of course. So I scoured eBay, Wish, DHgate, all that sort of stuff, and I found two models that I was particularly interested in, and they were very cheap as well. So, as reference, this is here. This will go over to the side, and I will begin on showing you the first clone, which I got off Wish for about $14 Australian, which is just ridiculous. I haven't looked at it, but I'll sort of explain it. If this video gets too long, I'll split it into a two-parter. Hopefully it doesn't, but you never know. So this here is the Nokia 3310 3G version, which is the one that I just showed in the box. The ones I've got are based off the 2G model, which is slightly smaller, I think. I'm not too sure of the specifications. Anyways, moving on. Trying to cover up my address here and everything like that. This was declared a customs for a whole $1. Now, this is a pretty big packaging. Now, I had to rip it open because I didn't know what was in it. I was expecting a whole heap of mobile phones and I had to open it and make sure. This is proper, like, ridiculously huge. Here is the box that was in there. Now, mind you, I've had to build this box back to its original form because it was completely squished and all of its contents were just poured everywhere in this bubble wrap housing thing. So, completely useless. Piff. So this is the H Mobile by Babter, or whatever you want to call it. They actually made the NewMind F15 phone, or F whatever it was phone. I'll link it somewhere in the description if you want to have a look at it. But anyways, comes in a few different colours here. 3310 dual SIM, no Nokia trademarks. Avoided copyright, nice job. There appears to be a camera, there appears to be a radio, and there appears to be some music. Fantastic. We're off to a good start. Yeah, so the box was squished and everything, but I've managed to build it back together. So, WhatsApp. Everything comes with WhatsApp. And yes, I still don't know what it is. It's some sort of chat thing. I know. I'm sorry. I'm in Australia. I don't use this. In the box comes with a phone, a battery, that looks like a charger, and some headphones. Fantastic. $14. Micro USB connector. Cool. Internet browsing. Social apps preloaded. Okay. Game store up to 8 gig memory card slot, memory card not included, of course not. Smart dual SIM and FM radio. Now this is a 2G model, so that means I can't use it in my country, so it's absolutely useless. So I'm just going to be going over the functionality and the features of it, and that's pretty much it, throwing it to the side. Otherwise, around the box we have H Mobile, a very nice mugshot of the phone, digital camera, FM radio, and MP3 music player. 3310 dual SIM stamped right there, and that's it. That's all of it. Inside the box we have some IMEI codes that aren't stuck on the box, but that's okay, I'll just put them to one side. So it comes with a power adapter, which is not for my country, and that's the specifications of the charger. But yeah, I wouldn't plug this in, it's light as a feather. They were even nice enough to include this in the packaging, which is good. I mean, I don't need it, but thank you anyways. We have some cheap, actually, that's literally one earphone. Not two. That's too expensive. We'll just give you one instead. We'll just give you literally one earphone and a 3.5mm headphone jack. Fantastic. That'll sound really great. And the phone itself wasn't in any material or anything like that. It was just literally just floating around in the box, and it's extremely light as well. And that's all. I don't get a micro USB cable or anything like that, so that's a bit sad. As you can see, the buttons are different because of the 2G layout and the 3G layout on that one. H Mobile on there, but that kind of feels like it's sort of hiding something. It might be hiding something, who knows. Buttons are really clicky. Screen's also really tiny. If you can just see there, this is a very, very tiny screen opposed to the actual 2.4-inch screen that's on the real deal. So that's already a red flag. That's already a giveaway. There's also a different language on there. Looks like Arabic, if I'm not mistaken. It could be Arabic that's on there. On the back we can see the different speaker locations and the flash over to the left. That's on the 2G model. And the camera modules, well, they're pretty standard cameras anyways. I mean, this is a standard phone. You can't expect Wi-Fi or anything out of it. So this one's not really going to be much potential, is it? So moving on. On the bottom of the fake one, we have a 3.5mm headphone jack, a microphone hole, and a micro USB connector. Going around the phone, the real deal has it on the top. I think it's on the 2G, I'm not too sure. If I had an actual 2G one, I should have compared it, but I'm using a 3G, so it's kind of a little bit off. Nothing else on the side there. And as I said, this thing is extremely light. There's like nothing to it. So let's pop open the back. The back was super glued on or something. That was ridiculously hard to take off. Anyways, we have the battery here. And here is our fake BL5C battery, 1200 mAh. Correct English on there, which is good. Not much else to say, actually. Hope it's got charge in it. Here we are inside of the phone. You can see that this is a micro SIM slot, and this is a full-size SIM, a micro SD card slot, and the model is 3310 with the 2 IMEIs. Very cheap-looking board, I can say that, with it all exposed. It doesn't look the best, but hey, you never know. There's a speaker up there, flash, and yeah, very basic. For the sake of continuing the review, I'm going to leave the back cover off because it's absolutely ridiculous to get back on, so I'll just leave it. I'm going to take this screen protector off, actually. What does it reveal underneath? Oh, I think that lights up. Makes sense now. Alright, let's see if it's got any juice. It does. I ordered this like a week ago. Sorry, what I meant to say was it's been sitting in my house for about a week, and I haven't even done anything about it. Anyways, here it is. Let me zoom into the screen a little bit better, and let's quickly review it. So I'm going to be sorry for all the clicky keys and everything, but this is about as best as we're going to get, and the fan noise, I'm very sorry about that. Now, if you're going to say that the screen looks absolutely terrible, in real life it looks just as bad. Anyways, we have call history. Contacts, yeah, not much in there. Image viewer, no files, of course not. We have audio player, which is that the Ovi store? No, that's the Ovi store, never mind. Audio player, there's nothing on here, I don't think. Nope. Messages, doesn't look like there's anything here. Settings, looks like the sort of the same thing on the iPhone clones that I've already had a look at. Very, very similar. Even down to the sort of, the dual SIM settings and everything. Yeah, I'm thinking this is a Java operating system that's on this thing. Interesting. We have multimedia, which is a video player, video recorder, FM radio, sound recorder, file manager, and that's about it. We have organizer, which is Bluetooth, alarm, calendar, calculator, stopwatch, tasks, services, wall clock, fun and games. Oh, fun and games, what have we got? I keep on clicking the wrong thing. Monkey. Righto. So instead of snake, we get monkey. Yep. That's great. So that was a fantastic bundled game. Definitely beats Snake. Flashlight, and that's about it. Camera. Well, this will be fun. The image size goes up to 240 by 320, and the image quality can be good or normal. So when it comes to actual functionality of the phone, there's not much, because it doesn't run Android, it doesn't have a touch screen, it doesn't have Wi-Fi, it doesn't have this and that. It's just a basic standalone phone. This was the absolute cheapest 3310 ripoff that I could absolutely get my hands on. I'm pretty sure it was 14, as I said. What do I think of it? Buttons are a little bit finicky. You know, you sort of tend to go press down and then you sort of press the middle key. I don't know, just a little bit iffy. Just for someone who isn't really tech savvy, it's not too bad, but the screen is just absolutely tiny. So there we go, you can actually see the screen sizes there. That's pretty much 2.4 inch, and that's, I don't even know what that is actually. I'll have to look on the listing. Now mind you, this was $14 Australian. I'm not too sure how much the 2G models are actually going for, but I'm pretty much going to say if you're wanting a 3310, just go get the real 2G model. It's probably a lot easier. But otherwise, if you're sort of a collector like me, it's fun to just have these things, you know, laying around, just have a bit of a play around with, and yeah. I just really wanted to explore sort of the outside of it, and yeah, well, the general functionality. I can't really test anything further. There's no point showing the camera. We all know how terrible that's going to be. So, also the snake icon is for settings. Now, something that is really bugging me is this H Mobile thing. It is recessed into the front plastic here. I kind of want to see what's under it. Sorry, back. Just had a bit of a play around with it, and no, that's just, there's like directly, the LCD ribbon is straight under there. Very poor design choice. Otherwise, not much else to say on this one. Go with the real 3310 2G. It's probably better, worth the time. Plus it comes with Snake. Who could say no to Snake? Anyways, I think this video has gone on long enough, so I'm going to have to make this a part 2. And we'll continue on with the next one. So stay tuned for part 2, and if you want me to do anything with this, let me know in the comments. I don't know what else to do with it. Anyways, yeah, leave in the comments what I should do with this. But anyways, thank you for watching, and I'll see you soon. That's pretty fancy.
Hey, thanks for watching. If you liked this video, feel free to leave a like or a dislike if you didn't. Comment below if you would like to see more content like this. We'll see you in the next one.